Hi, this is a digital technology presentation on home video by Eric Anderson. So why study home video? Because since 1980, 98% of American households own a television. Also because despite of the recession of 2009, more money is spent yearly on home video. And because television viewing has increased gradually. Home video background. So there are three types of television reception. There's reception by air, by conduit, and by hand. The reception by air came to be in 1941, and by the end of World War II, only 6 television stations were broadcasting in the United States. Then in 1948, the FCC, or the Federal Communications Commission, granted permission to 107 applicants of new stations. Also, at the end of that year, the FCC initiated a freeze on television applications. That was just because there was not enough infrastructure to allow all of them to transmit their programming. The reception by conduit is just wire conduit, and it's introduced to the public into the American household. In 1949, cable television brought video into homes. And from 1996 to 2005, satellite delivered networks increased by 400%. Thus, we have so many new channels on television. Reception by hand is just that this type of reception, either it was because we had television and it had to be either live or on film. Reception by hand means that it was introduced to the household to have a videotape of something or a videotape recorder. In 1992 was the battle of the VCR format, which is, there was two of formats, the Betamax and the VHS. They were both trying to get into market into all the households of the United States and the world, but we know that VHS won. The reception by hand also introduced in 1980 two other formats, which was Select-O-Vision and Laserdisc. Another format came in about 1997, which is the DVD, or the digital video disc. The DVD is just a mass storage service for digital content, and there's two pictures of the Select-O-Vision player and recorder and the Laserdisc. The reception by hand also brought another format battle, which was the Blu-ray versus the HD DVD. The benefits of the Blu-ray was that it could hold 50 gigabytes, whereas the HD DVD only could hold 30 gigabytes. The initial cost of a player for either one was $500. So the cost wasn't much of a difference, but somehow some of the manufacturers decided with the Blu-ray option, and some of them with the HD DVD, but it wasn't as big, so it didn't take off as what we have now, the Blu-ray. Recent developments in home video is that the increase of influence on the home video is such a big deal that it has affected how society is doing things. The decrease of quantity of viewing also has affected how home video is part of society. The third point is that governmental transition from terrestrial signal to digital increased the sales of the digital televisions. And also, instead of replacing the televisions, a lot of the homes that had the analog, they just bought new TVs, and so instead of the 75%, now 84% of households has more than one TV at their house.